Ending the war in Iran is literally easier than getting a job right now, and I'm not joking. I have applied to around 1,000 job postings, and I'm not joking. That's dead serious. I've been unemployed for over 3 months. I've applied to minimum 10 jobs a day since then. I mean, just that alone's at least 900, but there's been days where I've applied for much more. Right? I mean, like I can't give an exact number, but it's guaranteed over 1,000. I'm gonna say 1,000 to be generous for the market. I have 2 years of experience in like an office administration role. I have over 2 years experience as a full stack developer, which was my most recent role and what I'm self taught in. And before both of those, in high school, I worked in retail and I have 3 years and 8 months of experience there. I have so much job experience for my age. I have diversified experience in different fields, and nobody's getting back to me. I officially got a rejection email from the Target next to my apartment yesterday, right? I'm not up to their standards, I guess. I don't know. But in this 3 month span, I have been scammed once. A company or a person that pretended to be a company, basically was saying they gave me this job and all that, and it was a very sophisticated scam. I mean, they're asking for like my high school transcripts to like, so all this stuff, like stuff that a normal job wouldn't really care, or a job would care to see, but someone that's scamming you, it doesn't give them anything, like that my GPA in high school doesn't shouldn't matter to a scammer, but it's to make it more believable. And now I know there's a lot more fucking advanced scams out there. So all that happens. I even reach out to the company directly to make sure, hey, is this a job that you guys are offering? Like, this is actually you guys? They never get back to me. And they have a thing on their website for that, to email them to see if like, the job posting's legit. Because I guess it happens a lot with that company. I should have known. I only found out when I did the same thing again, and then they were like, "Oh no, that's not us. Don't give them information." After I already gave them information, that's a whole nother video I can make about my whole bank account got closed because of this. It was a whole thing. I have been to multiple career fairs, right, since being unemployed. Nobody in my area has anything for um, development at all, any kind of software engineering, nothing for like office administration, nothing for IT, nothing for any of those. It's all either in my area, at least. I can't speak for everywhere. In my area, it is all retail and construction and nursing. Obviously, nursing, you need specialty licenses and all that stuff that I don't have. Construction, I might have to go that route now. That might be my legitimately only path here. And then the retail places I have applied to, I've just heard nothing back from them. Unfortunately, I don't know what else I could do. In those 1,000 applications I've put, I have got 3 real interviews, right? One was that video I made about that full stack role, and they completely ghosted me. They didn't give me, hey, thank you for your time. They didn't say, hey, we're moving in a different direction. They didn't say any of that bullshit. No, they said, fuck you, buddy. You're going to figure out when we don't respond to you for 2 weeks straight that you didn't get the job. And then, so that one was shit. I mean, I don't need to rant about that. I have a whole video on that one on my channel. It's my biggest video on my channel right now, and I really appreciate all the support on that. And then another interview is for an office administration position, and they won't be getting back to me until the end of this month or the beginning of May. That's what they told me. I do think I have a solid chance of landing that role. I think that I probably will get it. I actually do have high hopes. I did 2 interviews with that company, and both the people that interviewed me seemed to like me a lot and told me I'd be a great fit. And if I got into the company, they'd want to move me up into like an IT role there as soon as possible. So that is one silver lining. Except the only thing is, that's just words. I don't have a job, like that's just what they told me. I'm just fucking hoping they're not gassing me up in the interview just to do it. And then the last interview I had was for a health insurance sales company. And I'm gonna be honest with you, that company is just a scam. There's zero base pay. You have to pay for all these licenses and certifications, and then which they offer to pay you back if you get it in 10 days. And you only get commission, and you get a percentage of the commission. They get the rest of the percentage. It's the wildest shit you've ever seen, right? I mean, I'm sure it's everywhere. I'm sure that's not just in my area. But just thinking about that, like that is so fucking scummy. Like that's a real. Those are the three jobs I've got interviews for. And for the health insurance one, by the way, when I applied to it on Indeed, did not say what the company was. Right, I applied to like a recruiter for it, so it didn't say it was a sales role. It didn't say anything like that. So I didn't know what the job was until I got there in office, and neither did anybody else there. And they were all like, "Oh, like most people there weren't into sales either. That wasn't their career field." Um, so there's that. That's the only. Those are the only jobs actively hiring, by the way, out in my area now are sales positions. That's the only thing you can find are health insurance or life insurance sales, and I just think that's such a fucked thing. Anyways, like I said, yesterday I received my official response from Target. They had an open position, like I said, at the store next door to my house. I have 3 years and 8 months of experience in retail. um they went in a different direction. Congrats to whoever got that job, because I'm sure they also need a job very bad too. And I have to wake up every day and like see the news or like go on Instagram and see some fucking boomer saying Gen Z doesn't want to work. They don't want to work. They don't work hard like we did. Whoever's saying that could suck my dick. If I could be born in the 50s and work at one fucking job my entire life and have enough to buy fucking 4 properties and feed a family of 4 off of that one job I got out of high school, yeah, dude, I would fucking choose that. Are you serious? Like, I've worked harder trying to get a job in the past 3 months than a lot of those people have done back then for their job. Like, but I can't blame them. It's not like they're in the job market. How could they know? But that shit's insane to me. And I'm over here fucking just begging to find a job, like any fucking job. I just need to pay my bills and pay my rent. Like that is, I couldn't. I'm trying to work. Like I'm trying my hardest to find work, and like no one is hiring near me. Nobody. I applied to Home Depot. They're not hiring. I applied to like literally anything that's in my area around where I live. I applied to it. I've applied to so many remote positions for the web dev IT stuff, and even some like remote office admin stuff. I applied to all a bunch of remote ones for those. Those are a lot of the applications because in my area there's not a lot of jobs. I just genuinely don't know what to fucking do. Like I don't know what to do. If anyone has any recommendations at all, I really genuinely appreciate it. But like the way things are going right now, I genuinely don't know if I'll ever find a job again. Like I never thought I'd be in a position where I'm applying to over 1,000 jobs with like a combined total of almost 8 years of work experience across 3 different fields and not get anything. Like it's insane. I have certifications for all my shit. Like I am like on top of all of the shit I'm doing. And like I know the whole thing is like, oh, like try to stay positive, be positive throughout it, like eventually you'll get something, just keep looking up. But like I've tried to be positive this whole time, and being positive has not got me a job yet, right? And I have looked for jobs in 3 points in my life before this. Once in high school, zero work experience. I got a job working at Publix. It's a grocery store out in Florida, or like the southeast, if you're familiar with it. And I worked there for 3 years and 8 months. Like I said, that's fucking dandy. I got that job with no experience. I held it, had great reviews from management, all that shit. Right, my performance reviews, they were outstanding. Then I moved to Orlando with just that experience. I end up getting an office administrator role with no experience in that field, just the experience I had at Publix beforehand. And I worked there for 2 years while I self taught myself like software engineering and web development. And then I got a job in full stack development in my last role. I worked that for almost 2 years. And while I'm working that role, I also did a contract job where I was a contract software engineer for another company for 6 months. So I have over 2 years experience as a full stack dev. And those are the times I've looked for jobs, right? Like fucking in high school, moving to a new city, and then while I was at the law firm trying to get that full stack position. And all 3 times, I got a job within like 2 months of looking. This is like unprecedented to me. I know that it's not just me going through this. Obviously, like it's a terrible market for everybody. Like, I'm not the only person. The world doesn't fucking revolve around me or anything. I'm not trying to say that. But what I am trying to say is that genuinely, I don't know how I'm going to get a job if things stay the way they're staying now. And I don't know how to fix the job market. Like, I that's not my fucking job to fix that. And if it was my job, I'd just be fucking happy that I had a job at least. But, you know, I have some ideas and I might make a video about that if you guys want to hear it. I just depends really if you guys want to see something like that. But I don't know what to do. I am genuinely like stressing out because I have applied. I mean, I'm talking everything like call centers. I've applied to everything and nobody is getting back to me. If you live in Florida right now, especially in the Tampa Bay area, I'm sure you understand how fucking bad the job market is if you're looking for a job out here right now. It's ridiculous. And I just, like I said, I don't know what to do. It's not like I can move back in with family. My family, literally, as of a couple months ago, right before I got, a month before I got fired, they moved from the house I grew up in to, they downsized to a much smaller home, like, which is further away. Like, it's not a thing I can now do. It was something that I could have done if I got fired a month sooner, but unfortunately, things ended up working out or not working out, I guess, that, in the way they did, and so I don't know what to fucking do. I came on here just to rant because I just need to, like, I don't know. I feel like this is healthier to express myself on here than, I guess, just bottle it up and be fucking tweaking out at home the whole time trying to find a job. Also, by the way, I've been bringing my resume into places in person. Not one place has accepted my resume. Not a single place. They're like, just do that online. Just do that online. So I can't even do that. Like, I printed out my resume, cover letters, a letter of recommendation I have from my last employer. Nothing. Like, I no one even will accept it from my hands. They're like, we can't do that. We'll get in trouble. We'll get in trouble. Who the fuck is your boss? The Grim Reaper? What do you mean you'll get in trouble for taking my shit? But anyways, I that's all for my video. I feel like I've tried ending this video like twice now and kept going on rants. Thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate all the recent support as well. The channel is doing really good right now, which is awesome. But yeah, so I don't fucking know what to do, man. And if anyone has any ideas, I mean, I guess let me know in the comments below. I try to respond to every comment. If I take some time, just be patient, please. I'm trying my best. And yeah, have a great day, guys.